All right, here we are at the pawn shop. Tipping off, we're gonna go past Jerry's Cafeteria on Edison Avenue. Blue building's on the right, tallest building in Granite City. As you can see, the Unicycle can utilize every part of the earth, the sidewalks, the parks, the grass, the streets, just about anything. I've looked all ways and I've got a clear opening, so I took off past City Hall on Edison Avenue. I don't have a speedometer on this. Probably somewhere around 25 to 30. My top speed on this thing, I start getting uncomfortable at about 36 or 7. It'll actually beep and give you what they call a tilt back, which tells you you've reached your alarm speed, and it's telling you that you told yourself when you set it up to slow down, so it does. And so far it's kept me from having to cut out or wiping out or going too fast. This is my ride home. It's actually a lot of fun looking at the architecture. Like looking there on the left is a nice old church. Always pretend like every car doesn't see you. You'll see when I came up to that intersection, I went right so that car would go so I wouldn't have him behind me. And what ultimately happens typically is if you get a car pushing you, if you get out of the car's way and get behind him, you'll keep up with him because of what happens right up here. I'll show you. The car stops for the stop sign. I slow down to avoid rear-ending him, look both ways, boom, blow the stop sign, I'm right behind him still. It's great fun riding it, and you have to be careful. Encounters with cars could be deadly. Nobody wants to be dead. Dead's not fun. Your fun's gone when you're dead. There's Veterans Parkway. I see this car's making a left, so I just go around him on the right. You always have to watch in front of you. And look at the architecture of the houses here. They're beautiful. Some of them well maintained, some of them not so much. For the most part, they're nice. And with this 360 video, you can turn it around, look at all of them. You can even pause it. It's like a Google Earth video thing. It's cool. And our home on the right and left here are beautiful. Big nice home there on the left. Another stop sign. You always stop all the way at the stop signs. I think we're getting kind of close to the park. I don't know what 100 block I'm on here. 26 maybe? Could look at the street or the house signs, but I can't see them. Yeah, this is the last block before the park. Pretty home on the right, pretty home on the left. We're gonna make a right turn here after we look, make sure there's no traffic. Oh no, we're gonna make a left. Okay. I almost never ride like on the park walking trail where there's people. It's just faster and smoother typically on the streets, but if you had to, you could slow down to walking speed and go right across that park, go on the walking trails. You can go anywhere with this unicycle. It's ambidextrous. Making a right, going past basketball courts, Wilson Park's on the right. Tennis courts on the right, pickleball courts on the right. Yeah, I'm constantly watching my rearview mirror for traffic. If I get cars coming up behind me, I always yield Pretend every car does not see you. Oh, look, up there's a flashing sign there. Tells me how fast I'm going. I think I got it up to about 30 right there. Those speed trap flashing signs are great fun on a unicycle. Gives you a chance to calibrate, check your speedometer, and make sure it's accurate. Ballpark's on the right. Coming up to the school. You can zoom this video in or out and move it around left, right, up, and down to get a 360 view. Pretty cool. Okay, we're going to make a left and go down Failing Road because there's no cars. And I can typically go fast enough where I get out of their way before they push me off the road. It's a nice day today too. About 80 degrees, partly sunny. A little hazy from the Canadian wildfire smokes, but I've had worse problems. Truck just pulled out there in front of me and I'm watching him, make sure don't hit anybody. Staying right on the road. We're on Failing Road. Gonna turn into Johnson. So here we go, coming up on a busy intersection. I got a green light, look both ways, cool, zing. Now see these cars coming in here, you gotta watch them real careful. Always be ready to make an evasive maneuver if you need to. Because it's a small item, the little unicycle you're riding on, and people aren't used to looking for small things. Oh, car's behind me, so here I go. I jump up on the sidewalk and take it easy, 10, 15 miles an hour. Let the cars go. Looking in my rear view mirror on my gloved hand, my left hand glove has a rear view mirror on it that I use. Okay, they're gone, so you jump back on. Speed back up, which, really you could have stayed on the road and held the traffic to your speed, which is about the speed limit. But people don't like to do that. They want to go faster, so you let them. And what ends up happening is you go across town as faster than they do, almost always. Because of your unique ability to go anywhere. We're coming up on a green light, a Wabash. We're gonna blast through that. We're on Johnson Road, going by the library. Cruising up. Let's see if I have any cars behind me. No, I don't think so. So I get to this intersection and zip. I gotta watch the cars. Cruising down Emmert, I believe is the name of this little street. Cruising behind the man, that's going to slow me down because he's going to stop totally here. There we go. Coming up to Maryville Road. Turning left, we're always going to yield to traffic. Could cut through this yard, but I'm being real careful of traffic here, so look left, dismount, wait for them to go. That guy stops. He wants me to go. Well, no, let him go. All right, here we go. Follow him. There's a motorcycle. Motorcycles are fun to ride with on the road too, because they think, well, what are you riding? Pretty fun. Down Mockingbird. Going down the home stretch. Nice smooth road. Don't have any cars behind me. Making good time. The video's about 14 plus minutes long. It takes that long to drive this distance with the car. Sometimes a little longer. Heading down Mockingbird Road. There's a camper guy. He bought and sold a lot of them during COVID. Mockingbird makes a right. We're on Stratford. We're going to go straight. There was a truck coming up, but we beat him past the stop sign. This road's bumpier than it looks. It's not a lot of fun to navigate. I usually go whippoorwill the street over. It's a smoother street. Gets less use, less traffic. I try to avoid traffic as much as possible on the unicycle because it's typically slower than cars want to go. If everybody drove the speed limit, you wouldn't get pushed off the road at all on a unicycle because you can go 35, which is the speed limit, all across town. I don't think there's anything in town that's more than 35 mile an hour speed limit unless you get on the highway. This road's a little bumpy, but as you can see, you can kind of steer clear of the bumps unless you're getting pushed by another car. Going across the railroad tracks. Unicycles are fun because you can get around traffic easily. Like if it's way backed up for a train or something, it's cool. You wait for the train to go and just zip, you're gone before the other cars get going. Right, we're coming up on the golf course. I'm going to lean into a nice turn here on the Legacy Drive, the home stretch. Golf course has been great since the Park District took it over. Here's neighbors and friends. Hello. Just about home on a nice day. We're at 14 minutes and 15 seconds. So that's how long it took me to get home from work. Not a race. Hello. But it is a great amount of fun. I would advocate anybody to buy one of these unicycles and ride it. It's fun. This truck with the black fender is not mine. I would not own a truck with a black fender. Brandon, you goober. Have a good day.